on stream. So we are live. That's good. Hello everyone. So sorry for not streaming last night. That biggest reason I didn't is because I legitimately could not get the game working properly last night, and so uh had to essentially delay it to today. But we are doing Crimson Skies.
Yeah.
And for the 5 people thinking, oh, he's doing that obscure Xbox game. Huh, no, we're going even more obscure. We're playing the PC original.
Well, technically, it's not obscure. I mean, God, Christmas Skies was like a fucking, well, like a launch for the Xbox.
Was it? I don't remember it being launched for the Xbox.
I'm pretty sure he was launch title.
I'm double checking. Uh, 2003. Xbox was 2001. Also, apparently a PC port of the Xbox version was planned but got canceled,
Oh, okay.
which is upsetting. Anyway, but yeah, we're doing the first game tonight.
Yeah.
I would say you're right. The Crimson Skies isn't really obscure. I'd say the PC game at this point is obscure, but mostly because I don't know as many people who remember the PC game being a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which is sad because it's honestly a lot of fun, and playing the PC version, um playing the PC version and messing around a bit with the Xbox version reminds me, and this is gonna sound strange, it reminds me a lot of the canceled Dreamcast game, Propeller Arena.
Oh, yeah.
Now, and I mean that in a good way, but
hmm
so I technically have the game installed on Steam. You'll actually see when I switch over. In fact, I'll switch over now. Um, so I do have I do have like a Steam window set up, and no, it is not on Steam. Unfortunately, I wish it was. Like even if they don't do anything with Crimson Skies, I want Microsoft to at least re-release the original game.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Um, Hell, I'd love a remaster of the first two. Like like a
Yeah.
like a 2-pack that has both games. That would be perfect. But first off, real happy about so to get custom artwork to make this look nice and actually look official. Um, I use the website SteamGridDB, and I love I love how this looks because it looks like an official. It's not, but it looks like an official Steam page, or at least it would be an official Steam page. Um, yeah, let me get the number up. Sorry, I was. But yes.
No, I can't.
All right, hang on.
From the nation of Hollywood to the Empire State, news.
Switch back to the game real quick.
Film from around the world on your neighborhood screen today. Delivered via high-speed airmail. This is Aerotone News. airborne shipping, the new king of commerce. Across all 23 American nations, old-fashioned trains, ships, and trucks are no match for the modern Zeppelin. Shipments have never been faster. Mountains, forests, and rivers, no problem for these luxury liners of the sky. But with modern air shipping comes modern air pirates, the scourge of the skies. Not since the days of wooden ships and iron men have pirates so cursed the world. Hunting the skies between the Americas for loot and cargo, and even the occasional kidnapping. But such villainy is answered in force. Government militias and private security companies have responded, raising their own air forces to fight the criminals, to beat the devils at their own game. Score one for the good guys. The Parade of Aces. The hair-raising adventures of these heroes have captured the imagination of the world. New York ladies' man, loyal showstopper Crawford. Aviation security pioneer Paladin Blake. Hollywood blonde-shell Charlie Steele. Ex-pirate turned pirate hunter Easter Whittaker. The Parade of Infamy, the villains of the air. Double-crossing ex-Texas Air Ranger, the murderous Marshal Bill Redmond. From Wall Street Raider to Zeppelin Bandit, the vicious Jonathan Genghis Khan. The pirate with a secret purpose, the brilliant and mysterious Black Swan. Don't let her beauty fool you, boys. This one's too hot to handle. And the Undertaker of the Sky out of Skyhaven, cold-blooded newcomer Ulysses Booth. But the pirate's short life of fame, daring, and fortune always ends the same, in a twisted metal coffin. The battle rages on, but justice will prevail. The criminals of the air...
What gives, boss? You, the world-famous Agent Zachary, didn't even make it into this month's Parade of Infamy!
Trust me, Jacko, with what I've got planned, we will.
PC game audio. That's weird.
I mean, I heard the... Wait. Hold up. Go over the options again.
What options?
Like...
Oh, in the game?
Yeah.
Alright, hang on. I got it.
Oh, there we go. We got it.
Okay! So nobody heard that opening cutscene.
No, we haven't. You might as well restart.
Beautiful! But I got some good news. So it actually came up as a window that I can capture now.
Nice.
You know, the entire fucking problem that we had last night, where it wasn't showing up as one, now it does. So that's actually helpful. I don't have to share my entire screen to play the game. All right. Hang on, let me switch back again. And before anyone asks about why the video was so small, yeah, it's actually that small on my end.
Yeah.
I cannot change that, and it really...
Heads up! Bandits coming in on the Pandora! I make 4 peacemakers, British markings! Heads up! Bandits coming in on the Pandora! I make 4 peacemakers, British...
Oh, great. Well, fine.
Pandora! I make 4 peacemakers, British markings! Heads up!
Check that again.
What?
I'm not sure if you turned off the voices or not. You might as well check it again.
I think the problem is that the actual menu has its own audio that I can't change.
Oh, right.
and that's why I can't hear you over the actual fucking menu audio.
Yeah, that's probably a reason why.
Boss, this is Sparks. You still alive in there?
Yeah.
Geez, Skipper, you're missing the whole works. The party, the cookout, the women. When are you gonna join us?
I'll be down when I can, kid.
See, I told you. He's not budging.
Give me that thing. Gee, it's Tex. Not only are you missing Big John's choice eats, but Justine here says she ain't done with you yet. Nathan, where are you?
Sorry, turning the game audio down a little.
Yeah.
We miss you. I miss you. Chief, you plain worked too hard. Why, you only spent one night with the ladies.
And what a night it was.
See, blowing off steam's good for a fella. What I'm getting at, sir, is that it's been a tough month. We all know how sore you are about that rat Miles double-crossing us in Cuba, but he's sleeping with the fishes now, and you'll figure out some plan to make us all rich again. You always do.
Tex, let's not ever talk about Lucas Miles again. Understood? Now I've got work to do.
He's hopeless. Here, you
We
try.
can't hear the
Jack
audio.
here. What are you reading now, Zachary? British politics, shipping reports?
The Secret Journeys, a Hawaiian
we
oral
can't
history of
hear
Sir
it.
Francis Drake, 1578 to 1580. Got it yesterday.
You see, that's sad. That you need to get out more.
Fascinating. Everyone thinks Captain Cook discovered the Hawaiian Islands in 1778, but in 1579, the English privateer Sir Francis Drake was here. He lost his largest ship, the Teresa, in a storm near here, off the Kapa'awi Islands. All hands presumed lost.
Oh, wow.
Why is it? Weird.
No kidding. 1579. Cheese and crackers. You know, I'll be sure to tell the crew.
Jacko,
Yeah.
we're not here for fun. We're here for treasure. Remember that leather mat we pinched in Tortuga?
2 years ago. Yeah, sure. How could I forget?
I finally figured out what it is. It's the map of the Teresa's last route. Jack, she was full of stolen Spanish gold, and I think I found her.
Boy, you old devil.
We still can't hear.
Alright, hang on. How did I screw up? Because clearly I screwed something up. Alright, let's see. PC game audio. That's fine. Desktop audio. Fine. Yeah, so I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Oh shit, there we go.
Morning, everyone. Say those Medusas must throw some kind of party.
Audio should be up.
Fuck. Yeah, we're good. We are
Now,
okay.
here's the whole works.
Okay.
Jack's filled in on the real reason we're in Hawaii. Drake's gold.
Why'd you skip that?
You know what? That's good. That's a good question.
Yeah, good question. now no one else is gonna get the fucking context.
We're finding gold in like Hawaii or something.
Right, and that is true. We are in the kingdom of Hawaii. And yes, this is the 1930s, and Hawaii is a kingdom because background story is that the United States essentially disintegrated into different countries. Things like influenza pandemics.
Sorry, I'm
Let's see what.
listening to your explanation.
Right. Okay. So if I remember correctly, it was due to things like pandemics, the economy during the Great Depression, and what to do with the 18th Amendment. And it's like essentially there were more regionalist parties popping up. So because prohibition failed as a constitutional amendment, it was state level when it came to, wet and dry laws. And so there would be checkpoints between states, for just to check for alcohol and things like that. State governments began seizing more authority as the time went on. They would form their own power blocks. Once influenza came back, as well as the Great Depression, Texas succeeded from the United States, then New York, then Pennsylvania and New Jersey with it. California then followed suit, and Utah, and basically the entire United States fell apart due to various issues. And it tried clawing back its power by fighting the breadbasket states against what was called the People's Revolt. The Midwestern states came together to form the People's Collective, and by the end of 1932, only Washington D.C. is basically left of the United States. So now the thing is, Canada also found itself collapsing along with the United States.
Oh damn.
And yeah, I know. And so Hawaii, still a territorial government, basically had reestablished itself under the Hawaiian monarchy. And
Before I ask what I'm
so
doing on stream, I don't know either.
yeah, we're just
I'm
right.
I'm listening. I'm listening to Phantom give lore.
Right, okay, so this will be like the last bit of lore to explain why airplanes became dominant here. Because the railroad and highway systems basically just fucking collapsed or sabotaged, like, aircraft and zeppelins became like the main mode of transportation here. And so air pirates were also formed because of this, along with creations of air militias. And there are rivalries between states, and some states and companies sponsor pirates as privateers. And America is now just conflict all over the place. And right now we're in the
So
Kingdom of
nothing
Hawaii.
has changed.
Well, okay, a lot of things have changed, but yeah, but it's not like. But this is like very bad, essentially.
Oh yeah. This is kind of a worst case scenario sort of thing.
Yeah, basically, yeah, this is the worst case scenario.
Thanks for filling us in.
Yeah, I will fill you in on aircraft as we go along. Because the aircraft has more too.
Hang on. I'm actually going to turn the audio down.
Heads up! Men coming in on the Pandora! I make 4 peacemakers! British markings! Heads up! Men coming in on the Pandora!
Are we good?
Yeah, it's just like the sound of the motor was big to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They did do this mission off screen, so I know what I'm doing, vaguely.
Hey, is radio chatter coming in right now?
Swear to God, I might have actually fucked that up.
Yeah, you may turn the voices off.
Pandora, I make 4 peacemakers, British markings. Heads up! Bandits coming in on the Pandora.
There's one of the sights over there. See it?
There we go.
Stone carvings to give the guy that crease.
Fly close to it, boys, to see if you can see anything. There might be something else put down there.
There's also really awkward.
Those carvings are the beginning of
playing
a
this
cave.
again, playing a PC flight game again.
Yeah.
Because
Attention, unidentified aircraft. This area is under British authority.
British? That's funny. I thought this was Hawaii, not Hong Kong.
Kiss that bridge goodbye.
Tough break. No one's getting between that treasure and us.
That's okay.
But the only other, and I think I still have a copy of this somewhere.
See that? Looks like some sort of camp. I'll bet it belonged to a survivor of the rat.
Worth checking out, boys?
Definitely.
Last quotes game that I played was Snoopy vs. the Red Bear.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which that game is a damn good. It is a damn good flight call.
Now, the plane you're flying in is called
Boys, do you see it?
21
Bad girl. That's it, all right. Now that's the main treasure site. Sure. Jack, I'm going to fly over the site again. Get ready to bail out for a closer look.
Right. Yeah. So the Devastator was created by Hughes Aviation. There's 3 models of it. We are flying the Mark III model. And
Jack is away. Let us know what you find out, buddy.
Pandora.
Hang give me one sec.
Right. Okay. So the Devastator. It costs around $4,250. It has a weight of 10,100 pounds, a maximum speed of 251 miles per hour. It has a Tornado G450 engine. Its role is a fighter bomber, and it's made by Hughes Aviation, and it's found use by the Deseret Air Force, the Free Colorado King Cobras, the Soviet Air Force, actually, because they're exporting to the USSR. But it's also used by pirate groups such as the Red Skull Legion and the Fortune Hunters.
Sorry, turn your volume up in Discord so I can hear you a little better.
Right.
Pandora on the way.
No need to follow that order, Spark. Now that you found our treasure, Nathan, you and your fruity can scram. If you know what's good for you.
Your treasure. Nice try, sis. But this claim is mine. Pirates Cove, fair and square. You tell Justine that spending a night with me does not mean she gets to spend my loot.
Yeah? Well, maybe a little swim will change your mind. Medusa's coming in, sir.
The Medusas have a cargo have been coming in. British
All of
markings
them.
on it, probably
Mostly all of
stolen,
them,
judging
yeah.
by the state of it. Looks like they're making
Like
a play
the
for the treasure right
Devastator,
now.
it's,
We have to stop that Zeppelin.
It's based off the Curtis Light XB-55 December. It was a prototype made back in the US.
Good eye. Hit those tanks.
It's
That should
similar
put a kick in
to
their
the
blast.
Devastator, but instead, it's only... But the Ascender only has like one set of wings, and it was a cushion drop as well. The thing is, there were a few prototypes of it, but, you know, it was a prototype and fucking failed a lot. It was like, the first prototype crash landed into a field. The second one was fine. The third one was also fine, but the whole design of it, it wasn't good. And by this point, the powered fighters were also in development, and so it just said, fuck it, we're terminating this plane because it's not really needed anymore. But you can find the third prototype. Actually, wait. Actually, no, never mind. The fucking bird prototype, crashed. There's Wright Field in Ohio. But the second one is on display at the Air Zoo in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Yeah. No, it was not a commercial flight. It was a military prototype. Yeah.
Behind you, bandit, at 6 o'clock tonight!
I think the Morgan was
Oh, nice.
But I will be on you again soon.
Now, I think what we're fighting here, I think these are the black swans you're fighting. Yeah.
But
No.
I'll let you know. Hold on.
Right. So the Black Swans are another pirate gang being led by Black Swan. They usually affiliate themselves aircraft-wise with the Curtiss Wright J-2 Fury, the Whitley and Douglas M2 Raven, the Fairchild F611 Brigand, and the Devastator as well. But they mostly use the J-2 Fury. Now, they go across the country. They raided in the Industrial States of America, the People's Collective, the Confederation of Dixie, Texas, and they're pretty big. And they are, well, they're not. I wanted to say brutal, but no, that's the opposite. Like, they're not that brutal. They don't do that much collateral damage from what it says here.
It's almost like they're the enemies of fight.
What's your whole story?
Well, yes, but what I mean by that is that, for what it says here, they don't wastefully spend ammunition. They don't do anything excessive, and they only focus their efforts against military, commercial, or pirate targets.
Which considering
Oh yeah.
Also, I just have to say that I'm trying to fly the plane in here with the fucking prison skies in the plane.
Just have like a couple of fucking, I guess it would just be like a fucking guidebook or something, having a guidebook on everything. What the fuck is going on. Now, the Black Swans are led by new feature, Black Swan. No one really knows who she is. No one even knows her real name. But she has many tales about her. And, according to this, the price on her head is $10,000. Oh, yeah.
Correct! You won't get away so easy next time!
I'm gonna try pulling up the official site, because I know there was an official site for these guys. I'll see if I can pull it. It tells a lot more.
Hey, Betty, you're a regular wildcat. Not a half bad pilot either.
I just don't like no one calling me floozy, that's all.
You women will be the end of the day. You see any more Medusas?
No, why? You looking for a date?
Ha! I thought a line of days would shoot at me.
That's not what I heard.
Touche. So, how you feeling after your first problem? You want to head back to the Pandora and call it a day, or scout around?
I'm good, boss. Whatever you want, I'll follow you.
Well, hello, Skipper. So, are we rich yet?
Looks good, kid, but we shall see.
Yeah, just fly around and hang out in the hangar.
This is low. This is really fucking slow.
Oh. Just deal with it. But yeah, first limit, you can look at the newspapers and I think that's a gold coin right there.
Yeah, you can look at the newspapers. You know, if you can actually fucking read it when it's that
Well,
small.
you can, you just gotta click on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to. Yeah, it's too small. We can't read the fucking text, but you probably can.
Hang on. I actually gotta get close to my laptop, so hang on. The internationally notorious air pirate Nathan Zachary. It is. Hang on. See if I can put a voice on for this.
No, you don't need to put a voice on. You'll be fine.
And his cohorts, the Fortune Hunters, opened fire and decimated a convoy of 3 British trucks yesterday. The trucks were attempting to cross a suspension bridge along the treacherous Helipio? Yeah, it looks right.
How do you spell it?
Helipio.
Hel. What was it again?
Helipio.
Hmm.
When Mr.
Really, that's it?
Zachary began his strafing run, subsequent detonations destroyed the bridge. Although investigating officials are not certain what caused these explosions. That looks really weird. Explosive rocket fire from the pirates are what was termed by investigating officials as suspicious cargo within the truck. As to explain the incident, Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Forsyth, the British officer leading the convoy, replied, "This vicious attack was wholly unwarranted. Our expedition was in no way threatened. Yeah, our expedition in no way threatened Mr. Zachary. We have filed charges on him and his gang of cutthroats, and we shall pursue their capture and punishment to the full extent of the law." Which probably means absolutely fucking nothing. Either absolutely fucking nothing, or they're going to be enemies later. Either way.
Oh yeah.
When pressed to explain that 24 off-duty British naval officers were doing on this road, when pressed to explain, Lieutenant Colonel Forsyth said that they were mercilessly collecting native orchids to send to London Arboretum. Arboretum.
Yeah.
I know how to pronounce that word. Let me try, at least. However, this does not explain the crates of excavation equipment and scores of rifles, ammunition, and explosives allegedly found among the wreckage by the local police. Other than to say he is looking into the matter, the British ambassador has thus far declined to comment on the situation. And
Yes.
that's about all I can read before it cuts off.
Right. And there you go. You got a Spanish coin. Right. Okay. Yeah. This fucking website gives goddamn a lot more information about.
I didn't realize I can actually the coin I can actually export to desktop, so I can keep a copy of the image.
Oh yeah. That's a memento.
Yeah, nice. I might like paste the icon or like the mementos to the thumbnail of each part.
Oh yeah.
On the bottom, just yeah. All right. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you can change the photo over there, by the way.
Wait.
Keep the dog.
No, I'm seeing who else here. Where's the dog?
There he is. That's a good point. Oh yeah, you can create your own flight. We don't have, we probably have to. So, make a flight.
I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Me and Benny's little scuffle with the Medusas has made us a popular dance partner. The spotters just sighted a group of British Balmoral bombers.
Nope, I was wrong. You weren't flying the Black Swans.
British? What are they doing in Hawaii?
We'll deal with that later. Right now, it looks like they want the treasure for themselves.
So what now, boss?
Two things. Stop those bombers from blowing our treasure to Kingdom Come, and find out where they came from.
Oh, sure, we can just ask. Excuse me, old chap, mind telling me the location of your secret military base?
First things first, Jack. When we launch, we'll hit their fighter escort. After we shoot down the fighters, destroy all the bombers but one. After we isolate that last bomber, I'm going to force them to let me board.
What?
Jack, you'll fly shotgun with me. I'll fly over the last bomber and match its speed. Once I've got us in position, Jack will take over my plane so I can climb out and jump down onto the bomber's wing and climb into the cockpit. Once I have control of the Balmoral and the rest of the fighter escorts have been cleared out, we'll head back and dock with the Pandora.
I know the Balmoral's flying shoot together, but nice enough to risk your neck for? What gives?
Now, I'm hoping there's a map, code book, or a talkative pilot on that bomber so we can find out where all these Brits are coming from. I don't want any more surprise visitors spoiling our plans to rescue that gold from the sea. Now, everyone get ready. We launch in 5.
I have to... Oh, you can change your ammo for the plane, by the way. Yeah, you can, customize your ammo, so... Yeah, see what you can do. Remember, you can also switch weapons. There's a button for it. Check the options.
I know it's one of the buttons on here.
Yeah.
My copy of the game unfortunately didn't come with a manual, so I can't like.
You could check it in the options menu.
I could.
Oh, yeah.
There they are, Captain. This is British Recon Day Bravo, commencing search in the area for the treasure site net. That's the spirit. Here they come. British escort fighters breaking to attack.
Remember, people, we need to take out the fighter escort before attempting to steal one of those bombers. They'll be a lot more agreeable without any protection.
On your left, Bandit, 9 o'clock.
How very uninspiring.
Right, so yeah, I guess I should explain Medusa since I fucked up and I thought this was a
On
Black
your right,
Swan.
Bandit, 3 o'clock.
Yes, I would appreciate you.
That's a rather weak maneuver, if you ask me.
Right, okay, I'll see if I can fuck them up before. The Medusas are led by Justine Madeline Thoreau. Their headquarters is the airship. They were formed in 1944 by Athena, Harvey Jackson, and Sheila L. Carter. They added Thoreau to their ranks later on, as well as another pilot called Bold Amanda Hart. They originally operated between Teresa and Colorado, and they kept growing as developed. Peter Jackson was shot down after a raid at Deseret. The Medusa split in half after this. So Justine took control afterwards, and she's more of a ruthless, cunning leader. They began raiding into other territories such as Texas, Louisiana, western Dixie, and Australia. Young say it was collective, and based on Hollywood,
Say with brother.
they
Is it
basically went
almost tea time? Do you want me to give you one more or two?
3. How pathetic. I should enjoy putting you in your place, Pirate.
Right. Okay. Anyway, they then encounter the fortune hunters in Hawaii, and the Medusas actually milked the fortune hunters for information about why they were in Hawaii, and so that's why the Medusas.
Wasn't that just the mission we did?
Yeah, that was just the mission you did. So yeah, you basically just fucked over the Medusas very hard.
Oh no, it's almost like
Oh yeah.
Treasure site spotted west of tip of the island. Proceeding to grid coordinates 124.5 by 34.5 and commencing bombing run.
That doesn't give us much time, boys. We need to isolate one of those bombers and hijack it before the treasure site is destroyed.
Hopefully that's the last of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that worked.
What the hell did you do?
I came at them from below, and it counted as me going above them, I guess.
Well, okay, that works. But hey, you get the bomber now.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works.
I've got control. Cover me and let's get back to the Pandora.
But yeah, after this, you will get access to the Balmoral bomber when you're making new planes. And I would suggest making a Balmoral bomber for your wingman, and just remove all the hard points and put all of the rest of it into guns. Because
send that to me via like DM, so I know what I'm doing. Because once I do it, once I get to that video, I know that music's gonna start blaring on my end, and I'm not gonna be able to.
oh yeah. Oh fuck. Give me a moment.
I also, I know there's a way to throw it up and down.
It's the plus and minus button.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Because I was messing with those buttons.
You're clear to land.
I was messing with those buttons earlier when it was playing myself, and I didn't know what that was. If those buttons were throttle, or if it was changing view. For some reason, I thought it was changing view.
Yeah.
Okay, that helps. That really helps. All right. All right. Let me read this. Notorious connoisseur Dathan Zachary, who has been playing his questionable trade. Plying his questionable trade above our jeweled islands for the last several days, is believed to be behind the theft of a British military aircraft. The aircraft, a Bristol Balmoral bomber, I hope I said that right, was reportedly stolen in midair by Zachary and his Fortune Hunters pirate gang. I love that cutscene where he's just like fucking climbs aboard. Like that's cool. That was a cool shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, where was I? According to witnesses on the ground, Zachary's forces engaged in the British Balmoral formation, attacking with rockets and cannon fire. I only did one of those things. Zachary himself maneuvered his plane into close proximity of one of the British aircraft and kept onto the bomber's wing to commandeer it while his co-pilot flew his own plane away. It was very nearly a suicide run, said Pilakana, a farmer who observed the battle. An inch off the mark, and I would have been digging him out of my land. British officials have refused to comment on the have refused to comment on the matter in any official capacity, though His Majesty King Jonah Kuau.
I want to say King Jonah Kuyo Kaliana Ole, if I'm saying that right.
I'm assuming your guess is better than mine. Also, hey Walker.
Hey.
Has issued a communique to British ambassador of the to the League of Nations in Colombia, demanding an explanation as to why a British military aircraft were present in the kingdom's borders. This story continues on page 4.
Right. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah. So
you got
the blueprint is the new plane.
Yeah, essentially. So yeah, to explain why the British are in Hawaii, it's because not only is Britain there, but Japan, Russia, Hollywood, and other nations are basically in Hawaii trying to essentially control the nation. Because it's like if you control Hawaii, you control the Pacific. So it's like Hawaii is an interesting diplomatic holdout for many nations.
Hold up. Going back a second. You said Hollywood. Hollywood's a nation?
Yeah, Hollywood is a nation here.
Not the U.S.
Yeah, to put it simply, the United States collapsed and nation states formed afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't.
This is alternate history sort of thing.
Yes, we are in 1937, if I'm correct.
Sorry, I didn't know what was on.
It's fine.
That's fair. You came in. You're coming in a little late, so it makes sense that you probably.
And of course, if you want to know, Texas succeeded first.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. All right. Can tell me what to do with the bomber, or like send a message. So
I already did send the message.
Oh.
So hopefully we have money to spend. Wait, actually no, we don't. We have to wait.
I can at least hang on. Yeah, at least.
Of course, we don't have money to spend.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until like a few missions later. So yeah, there is the. Yeah, and sorry that the screen is small. That's as big as we're gonna get it.
I cannot. There's no way I can fix that in the menus. It's on the bright side, the screen is bigger and looks better when I'm playing the actual game, but in menus, there's nothing I can fix about that.
Wait, not even in OBS?
Not even in OBS. Well, I can stretch the image, but that's all I can do. And stretching the image will actually stretch the image for the entire game.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, it's the only reason I haven't done it.
Yeah, the menus are fucked, but the game is fine. So
Dog, I may be watching like his screen on Discord, but I am not like watching.
Oh, right.
I'm just sitting in here just vibing.
Yeah. So I guess
by the way, how's the power thing that you were telling me about?
I said when I first hopped in the room that power just came back.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, I don't know why I didn't hear that part.
Right. So I guess if I can continue on with lore, let's talk about Hawaii for a moment. Of course, the capital is in Hilo, a Hawaii island. It is a kingdom led by King Jonah Coolio.
I literally have 900
Kaliania Ole. And doesn't have any heavy industry, but it provides good sugarcane Yeah, I know. It's loud. Turn the volume down.
Jesus.
Okay, you bugs, listen up. 1 million. 2 million. 3 million. 4 million. 5 million. 6 million. 7 million. 8 million. 9 million. 10 million. 11 million. 12 million. 13 million. 14 million. 15 million. 16 million. 17 million. 18 million. 19 million. 20 million. 21 million. 22 million. 23 million. 24 million. 25 million. 26 million. 27 million. 28 million. 29 million. 30 million. 31 million. 32 million. 33 million. 34 million. 35 million. 36 million. 37 million. 38 million. 39 million. 40 million. 41 million. 42 million. 43 million. 44 million. 45 million. 46 million. 47 million. 48 million. 49 million. 50 million. 51 million. 52 million. 53 million. 54 million. 55 million. 56 million. 57 million. 58 million.
Thanks to the cipher machine we recovered from the Balmoral bomb, Sparks and I were able to piece together the rough location of the base. Now, Jack and I flew recon this morning and found this.
Whoa, the British are coming. Wait a minute. They need all that just to recover a sunken treasure?
I doubt it.
For the record,
Maybe King George had designed the islands. Looks like they're planning some play against the Hawaiian royal family.
Like the Lions don't have their hands full with Uncle Adolf and the Japanese. Greedy teabags.
The Japanese
that I was able to
precisely
get
why they
running in the
so
first
keen to
place.
force a colony down the Hawaiians' throats. It will complete their chain of naval bases all the way from Singapore. Politics aside, it's a swell deal for us. Take a look. Inside their dry dockers are those new Saturn utility cranes Sparks is dreaming about.
Alright, Skipper. Those new Southampton D-88s.
Alright, I'm sorry, man.
Genuine first-class gear.
That's why I think we need to get our hands on those babies.
No kidding. Those will cut salvage time in half.
At least. So, Jack,
Did you know that was gonna happen?
okay.
I mean, yeah, but
Hey, you know the Calcutta thing was an accident?
Well, I forgot to tell you.
Okay. Now here's the plan. The joint's pretty low on defense.
See ya.
Take out all
Alright,
the
I'll
buildings
see
along
you.
the rim of the burnt-out volcano. That'll send them running. One thing, I saw an AA gun there. Watch out.
Good knowing that it's
Now,
powered.
down here,
Because,
working on an
that's
airstrip.
well,
Looks
he
like they got
told
some
me,
sort of forced labor camp set up too.
he said before stream that he might not be able to
Him and
because
Yeah.
So if you get the chance, give those guard towers and barracks down there to the business. Maybe we'll help out the locals a bit
they
too.
do a
Root for the underdog again, Captain?
I try. Now,
Oh, okay.
when we're done, I want everyone back aboard the Pandora. Any questions?
No.
Okay. I want everyone in the air at 15. Let's get to it.
So I kind of talked through that and it was like half paying attention, but
Yeah. We're essentially trading with British base. Well, yeah, you're
okay.
right.
I really hope I selected the right plane for me because I was just trying to go back to the standard plane.
Yeah, I think you did. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Just want to make sure my VPN has the actual plane.
Yeah.
I'm really happy, real happy to actually get this game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a fun game. Okay.
Alright, this should be a cinch. Keep your eyes peeled just a sec. I don't want any surprises. Our targets are over the main base in the airfield work camp. Over.
Roger that, Captain. No problem.
Reading loud and clear, Chief.
Hey, Captain, there's that work camp down there. Should we attack it? Over?
Stay focused, Jack. We're here to take out the main base first. After that, we can swing back here and deal with that work camp. Swell. Looks like the Brits got some point defense balloons up. We'll need to take them out if we want to secure this base.
Copy that, boss. The base is under attack. Man all fire stations. Heavy planes inbound. Balloon 13, open fire.
How the fuck did I miss that?
Well, you could just shoot it down from fucking bullets, man.
I could. Shut up.
Yeah. So continuing on about Hawaii here, I do like their flag in this game. It's basically stars on a blue background, but the stars are in formation of the Hawaii Islands.
What's that distance
Yeah.
of fire?
It's not like it's not like the Hawaii flag today.
Few more of those balloons?
Just basically the flag used back during the early 1800s.
Right.
Also, did you get shot down?
Worse.
You crashed.
I crashed into one of the balloons.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, okay, but, you know, learn to fly.
Okay, you. Alright, this should be a cinch. Keep your eyes peeled just the same. I don't want any surprises. Our targets are over the main base in the airfield. Work camp. Over.
Roger that, Captain. No problem. We can loud and clear, Chief. Hey, Captain, there's that work camp down there. Should we attack it? Over?
Stay focused, Jack. We're here to take out the main base first. After that, we can swing back here and deal with that work camp. Swell. Looks like the Brits got some point defense balloons on. We'll need to take them out if we want to secure this base.
Copy that, boss. The base is under attack. Man all fire stations. Enemy planes inbound. Balloon 13, open fire.
Right, I guess while we're doing this,
Watch it, that's one fire.
A few more of those balloons to go, fellas.
Get some more on the new plane that we got. The Bristol Type 140 Balmoral bomber. Manufactured by Bristol. It has two Bristol Mercury 5s, each rated at 520 horsepower. Has a wingspan of 74 feet, 7 inches. Its length is 50 feet, 6 inches. Has a height of 21 feet, 7 inches. Has a loaded weight of 14,500 pounds. Has a range of 500 miles, and max speed of 150. Carries...
Fuck!
Did you crash again?
I think one of my own men crashed into me.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, anyway.
You can't blame me for that one.
Yeah, okay, sure. But, to continue on, the weapons here, they have two Sperry Browning 60 caliber machine guns.
Alright, this should be a
Sperry Browning 70
Keep your
caliber
eyes
machine
peeled
guns.
just the same.
Two Sperry Browning 30 caliber machine
Our
guns.
targets are over the main base in the airfield.
One
Work
Sperry
camp.
Browning 30 caliber machine gun, forward turret, and 10 rocket
We can loud and
arcs.
clear, Chief. Hey,
Now
Captain,
the
there's that work
British
camp
have used
down
this
there.
all over
Should
the
we attack it?
globe.
Over?
It was made
Stay
after
focused,
the
Jack.
First World
We're
War.
here to take out the main base first. After that,
heavily
swing
armored,
back here and deal with that work camp.
Well, it's basically the strategic bomber for the Royal Air Force.
Swell.
It is small enough to
Looks
fit
like
in
the
the
Brits
hangar
got some
of
point
a
defense
Zeppelin.
balloons on.
And
We'll need to take them out if we want to
all
secure
over
this base.
Copy that, boss.
Or get more diamond.
Man all fire stations. Enemy planes inbound. Balloon 13, open fire.
But just because it can be in the Zeppelin does not mean it's easy to take it out of the Zeppelin.
Yeah, so that's happening.
Yeah, it must fold up its wingtips in order to stow
Few more of
the
those
Zeppelin
balloons to
hangar.
go, fellas.
The tips must stay up until actually launched. This means that the pilot must start the engine and actually lower the tips in free fall. At high altitudes, this is comparatively safe, assuming the engine is primed and the wingtip levers don't jam. So, yeah.
Yeah, that does not sound fun.
Uh-huh.
Watch that defensive fire.
So, yeah, that's the Balmoral bomber. But I'm pretty sure planes that the British use are the Balmoral bomber. I'll see what the Empire has.
Watch that defensive fire.
The balloons are gone. Good work, gang. Zachary here. Let's hit those buildings. About those balloons, it should be a turkey shoot.
Long lost signals too now. Shitty trouble with
Oh, yeah.
Careful! You got to move hot and poppin'.
Yes, I know it's almost like I'm more worried about not crashing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Can't find any other information about. Wait a minute. No, because that would only be. Whatever.
Maybe wishes I had
Yeah, that would actually be pretty good, but well, we don't have one, so
yeah,
do what you
going
gotta
by
do.
one, I'd probably crash.
Oh yeah.
But still feel alright.
You know, I can't wait till you get to unlock the fucking Beaver and Seeker rockets.
Whoa.
Because I never used the Beaver and Seeker rockets, but they're honestly fucking ridiculous in concept. Because they work in tandem with each other. Like, Beaver rockets attach themselves to the target, and the Seeker rockets follow that Beaver.
That sounds cute.
Oh yeah, but apparently when done right, they are damn devastating. And the thing is, the Beaver rocket makes a frequency that dogs can hear. So many pilots do fly with dogs in the cargo area. Basically as like an early warning system, because when they start barking, make evasive movements, because you got a beeper attached to you.
Well, I'd also assume, like, yeah, like something that you haven't seen before.
Possibly.
Watch it! That's live fire!
Yeah.
Watch it! That's live fire!
Oh no. Oh no. Well.
Ah. I guess it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, kind of doesn't.
Alright, this should be a cinch. Keep your eyes peeled just a sec.
I
Don't
can't
want any
remember how many
surprises.
missions they are.
Our targets over the main
But
base in the
nothing going
airfield
above
work camp.
20, I think.
Roger that, Captain. No problem. Reading loud and clear, Chief.
Like,
Hey,
oh
Captain,
shit.
there's no work camp down there. Should we
How
tap
long?
over?
Stay focused, Jack. We're here to take out the main base first. After that, we can swing back here and deal with that work camp. Swell. Looks like the press
Barely
got some
around
private balloons.
11 and a half
We'll need to
hours.
take them out if we want to secure this base.
Copy that,
What's
boss.
up?
The base is under attack. Send all pilots. Ready to get on. Balloon turret team, open fire.
About a week.
So yeah, we can
Careful! You got some more rotten weapons!
A few more of those balloons to go, fellas.
more or less, and then
Oh yeah.
that's good.
Watch it! That's live fire!
The balloons are gone. Good work, gang. Zachary here. Let's hit those buildings. But those balloons, it should be a turkey shoot.
Speaking of secret missiles,
That's right. Keep up the pressure on that base.
This is the base commander. We are under attack. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah.
Repeat, begin evacuation.
but bringing up the universal one of those games, I remember there were remote control rockets in that game, where if you launched them, it would launch. Woodstock would actually be on top of it.
Oh yeah.
And ride it like the end of Doctor Who.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it is just beautiful to watch. Woodstock.
Oh yeah.
I might actually be willing to play that game. That's one that I definitely will get again. And I'll find a. Ow.
You crashed again?
What? Do you want to skip this? No, I don't want to skip this mission. I want to attempt to do this legitimately. Yes, it is crashed. Again. This time I got it.
Alright, this should be a cinch.
Yeah.
Well,
Keep your eyes peeled just a sec. I don't want any surprises. Our targets are over the main base in the airfield work camp. Over.
Roger that, Captain. No problem. We can loud and clear, Chief. Hey, Captain, there's that work camp down there. Should we attack it? Over?
Stay focused, Jack. We're here to take out the main base first. After that, we can swing back here and deal with that work camp.
I mean, one of my
Swell. Looks like the Brits got some point defense balloons on.
one of the
We'll need to take them out if we want to secure this base.
Copy that, boss. The base is under attack. Man all fire stations. Heavy planes inbound. Balloon 13, open fire.
Okay.
What's that defensive fire?
Here's games that glitch most.
Yeah.
And it's basically.
Few more of those balloons to go, fellas.
I think the best way I can describe what I'm playing on is that month is essentially
Careful! You got the Mohawk button!
stuff that I couldn't do any other time of the year. Like for instance, where I'd say whoa. But where I would normally do that for like I would do it in December because it's not the game. We couldn't do this in time.
The balloons are gone. Good
Yeah.
work, gang.
So I guess
Zachary
it's
here.
kind of a
Let's hit those buildings. Without those balloons, it should be a turkey shoot.
here's games that we planned on doing, but we couldn't get
Right.
What's that defensive fire?
Oh,
I knocked that one over.
oh.
Yeah, maybe don't do that again.
Hey, I didn't crash this time, huh?
Remember, you could slow down and turn at the same time.
Careful! You got the Mohawk button!
So maybe try doing that next time to get it close to something.
Yeah. I think I'll be fine. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked up one of your wings. Your fucking tail is kind of fucked.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, good job. Now, I guess I can also explain while we're here more about Nathan Zachary, the history behind the man.
The man, the myth, the legend. The guy who's about to inside of the mountain. Okay.
Yeah, basically. But, right, Nathan Zachary, I guess to start his history, he enlisted during World War I, in the Escadrille Leopard, or
Keep up the pressure on that
Lafayette,
base.
squadron that was made out of Americans wanting to participate in the war. And he served under Eddie Rickenbacker, however, Eddie Rickenbacker is a famous pilot during World War One.
Real life pilot.
Yes, real life pilot.
It's
He
just
was-
his last name. His last name. It's a,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Not trying to like make fun of his name. It's
Well done. By the time they can rebuild this place, we'll be rich and long gone.
Attention, pilots. This is the British commander. We surrender. Repeat.
Hey.
The base is yours.
That takes care of that, fellas.
Hey, don't forget to take out that work
We're
camp.
done for the day.
Oh,
Good job.
It's by your right. If you see that, like, fucking strip. There it is. Just destroy shit in there.
This is the Kamahoe work camp. We are under attack. Prisoners are escaping.
Yeah, just basically destroy anything you see there.
And do.
Yeah, and make sure you slow down on those turns. Like when you're like close to the ground at low altitude. Oh, okay.
And I'm still crashing, so that's bad. I mean,
Right,
to be
so-
fair, it's more of a...
Right. But continuing on with Zachary's story here, he did fly for a while, but he was shot down by Heinrich Heisler, and he was in a German prison camp. But he escaped from the camp, fled to Russia, where he fought alongside and then against the communists. Well, good job. Now you gotta restart this mission.
Fuck.
Yeah, maybe don't fly at low altitudes like that. Anyway...
Alright, this should be a cinch. Keep your eyes peeled just a sec. I don't want any surprises.
So, he afterwards escaped from Russia, got into Oxford, and went back to the US. And he then afterwards created a small fortune on Wall Street, but when stock market crashed, went away, and he found his way into air piracy. And he wasn't successful at first, he lost some of his men as his first second at Oracle. But Zachary quickly found himself developing a huge network of informants across the nation. And by using that information web, that's where he finds his targets.
Few more of those balloons to go, fellas.
And but the thing is, Zachary only focuses on the rich, not anyone innocent. He doesn't want innocent people coming out. Yeah, essentially he's the Robin Hood of the skies.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
You're lucky you get Robin.
Oh, yeah.
The balloons are gone.
I might as well
Good work, gang. Zachary here.
Unless
Let's
you
hit
want
those
to
buildings.
talk about something
But the
else.
balloons should be a turkey shoot.
If you want to look at something else go ahead. I don't want to say I'm half paying attention. I'm surprised, like, honestly, my heart's not
I understand. I can talk about Eddie Rickenbacker then. He was a pilot, industrialist, and one of the most celebrated air aces for the United States in World War I. He was one of the country's top 3 racing drivers before he entered World War II. Actually, not World War I, sorry. He was assigned to the 94th Aero Pursuit Squadron in France. He had 26 air victories and won the Medal of Honor. He does have a book that he published called Fighting the Flying Circus in 1919. After the war, he made an automotive company, but then later on joined Cadillac. He then joined American Airways in 1932, and he then moved to East.
I don't mean to interrupt. Flying Circus, so Red Barons.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, went to American Airways in 1932, then went to Eastern Airlines in 1945. He was the president, general manager, and director of Eastern. He resigned in 1959. He resigned as president and also resigned as director and chairman of the board in 1963.
Keep up the pressure on that base.
Then died in 1973. Rickenbacker was involved in a crash in 1941 on February 26. Eastern Airlines Flight 21. The plane, a Douglas DC-3, accidentally struck the tops of 3 pine trees while it was flying, and it was flying too low, and it crashed into the ground. Eddie Rickenbacher was on board. He suffered a dented skull, a shattered left elbow, crushed nerve, and paralyzed left hand, several broken ribs, a crushed hip socket, twice broken pelvis, severe nerve in his left hip, and a broken left knee.
Back to the Pandora. Good job.
More gruesomely, his left eyeball was expelled from the socket, but he fully recovered and regained full eyesight after this. And in the wreck, he was also soaked in fuel and trapped in the wreckage. And people thought he died at first, but no, he lived to tell the full tale.
Yeah, I was actually. Oh, okay, that was a little too close to the water.
Yeah.
I don't know how that was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, apparently in his autobiography later on, he did say that the emergency surgeons and physicians basically left him for dead for some time because, well, they thought he was dead from all those injuries. But he was taken to Atlanta's Piedmont Hospital for 10 days, and critical condition, and after 4 months in the hospital, he healed from all of his injuries and got the full eyesight back. And yeah, so that was at least like the most. I'm not sure if he was involved in other air crashes, but that was the one that pops up most on, because honestly, it's that fucking terrifying. And yeah, and honestly, very amazing how he recovered from that, because it's like basically his whole body was broken, and he comes out, months later, fully healed from all that shit. And he also apparently was an avid golfer. He did play at the Swilani Country Club in Bronxville, New York. And yeah, so he's a very interesting man, a really good, interesting man.
Well, I'm out of rockets, so I can't blow up anything.
Oh yeah.
Keep flying by it.
And I guess relating back to Snoopy, he did get a mention in one of the comic strips from the 60s. Because during that comic, let's see here, Lucy tells Snoopy that he received a postcard from Charlie Brown, who was on vacation. Snoopy imagines that the message was sent from Captain Eddie Rickenbacker, claiming that Rick will never amount to much. Those racing drivers don't know anything about flying airplanes.
I do love me. I do love me.
Oh yeah.
Well, and I'm sad because the story of Snoopy vs. Red Baron I really like, but it's one that I think like the story would have made for a really interesting Peanuts movie because the entire premise is Snoopy writing a book where he's in World War I flying ace, and the game that you play is
Oh yeah.
But Charles Schultz didn't want to do Snoopy. Charles Schultz didn't want to do like a propaganda, like essentially something similar to World War I propaganda.
Oh yeah.
Which is why we never saw like Snoopy did had. You would have those scenes where Snoopy would pretend to be the World War I, but he himself. But they would never do it. But I would have loved to see it. Like it is. It would have made for an interesting, at least in my eyes, would have made for an interesting film, especially because the entire premise is like it. You know it's not real, but this is all in Snoopy's book that he's writing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which is cute. Like it's a really cute way of doing that.
Oh yeah.
The dog's still there.
Yep, dog is always going to be there.
Good show, gang. The base is ours. Yay! But we're not out of the woods yet. We've got the mechanical crews working double time to get the Pandora rigged out for the salvage operation. As Sparks figures they'll be ready by tomorrow morning, which means we're on patrol duty and plenty of it.
Swell base.
That's right. And if anyone comes along when the Pandora's in dock, our baby's a sitting duck. So stay sharp out there, people. We lose her? Well, it's a long swim back to the mainland. You've got 10 minutes to get your gear and hit the skies. Good hunting! And Betty, your turns are good, but watch those climbs.
Gotcha, sir.
Right. You might as well change your pilot's plane to something more maneuverable. That sword plane, not your co-pilot. Or your wingman, actually, sorry.
Well, wingman was a problem.
Yeah, but...
That's more me.
Yeah, but still. Yeah, but at least, like, get your wingman out of the Balmora and fucking...
Well, I would go and buy another plane, but I don't even think I can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fellas. The work crews are getting close to finished out there. Let's keep them safe until they're done.
Copy that, Chief. There's one thing I hate is babysitting. I never had a babysitter as funny looking as you, Jack. If I were them workers, I'd ask for my money back.
All right, chatterboxes, get back to work.
I love this crew.
Oh, yeah, no.
I guess we can talk about another historical thing. I guess we can talk about fucking Zeppelins. Because they were pretty interesting.
That was supposed to happen, right?
Yes, that's supposed to happen.
Hey, sure. Because I'm sitting there thinking,
Well, I mean,
are they supposed to be protecting anything?
no, we're protecting the Pandora, not that fucking Zeppelin. That thing's fucking useless. We literally just destroyed that just to get its fucking docking port.
That's right. That's right. That is what we did.
Yeah, Zeppelins.
Go ahead.
Yes, Zeppelins. Zeppelins are an interesting thing. They were first made by Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin
Coming into the Pandora! I make 4 peacemakers, British monkeys!
Union Army in 1963 when he visited as a military observer. When he came home from Germany, he began looking into
On
the
whose
concept
authority?
of created
King
the
George or King Kalaya?
created the first Zeppelin around 1900. And there was a flight with a hurricane hangar
Look,
on Lake
mate,
Constance.
unless you want a first-class meeting, I suggest you scrap.
Zeppelins were more designs were made later on. You know, you have usually these Zeppelins by Zeppelin himself were usually made with the name of LZ and a number of acronyms like LZ2. LZ3 was the first successful Zeppelin.
Zachary sent you.
The LZ4 later on crashed because it got caught in it crashed into a tree and caught fire. Serious injuries during that, but he would later continue building more Zeppelins, and later on the Imperial German Navy would get interested, as well as the Army, in Zeppelins. And yeah, Zeppelins are pretty cool, but they're slow and can be pretty dangerous in certain conditions. But yeah, the Army and Navy in Germany bought Zeppelin designs for wartime use. At first they were flown at low altitude, but vulnerability to ground fire forced them to go to high altitudes. There were no bombs made at this time, they just dropped artillery shells. They were still effective. And they could fly for as long as 100 hours in duration. And because of the German use of Zeppelins during World War I, a number of Zeppelins were given to many Allied countries as part of reparations by Germany. And the most famous Zeppelins, as we all know, are the Graf Zeppelin and the Hindenburg. The Graf Zeppelin made its first transatlantic flight service during the 1930s. And had made over 144 ocean crossings and flown more than 1.6 million kilometers for Americans. The Hindenburg was powered by 4 1,100 horsepower diesel engines, max speed of 84 miles per hour. It carried a total of 1,002 passengers on Thanksgiving trips from Germany and the United States, but as we all know, when landing at Lake Bridge, New Jersey, the craft burst into flames and was completely destroyed, and killing over 26 lives. They're probably on their own patrol. There you go. Still, you got him.
Yeah, I think everyone.
First wave of enemies is destroyed. Keep your eyes peeled for additional attacks.
I'm gonna die.
possibly.
Hey, Captain, what's that? Something in the water moving towards the mouth of the bay.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, it was basically,
Fly down, get a closer look.
you know, after the Hindenburg disaster and World War II coming out, that the Zeppelin was basically, you know, removed as like a military usage.
Looks like some sort of submarine. Big one, too.
Right, so we got a submarine to fucking fight. Alright.
Oh, it actually have to destroy it?
We'll see.
This is the HMS Barracuda. We are here to reclaim this bay. Leave it
Flies
alone,
low to the
or
ocean
prepare
like
to
that.
die, pirates.
Oh, really? And what are you going to do? Launch a torpedo at it?
As you wish, pirates. The hangar, launch the fighters. Turret team, prepare to open fire.
Yeah, that submarine has an airplane hangar.
Wake up, gang! That sucks! She's launching planes! Some sort of an internal hangar! I don't believe it!
Look at that.
That's the spot, fellas! A few more hits there, that submarine will be out cold! Listen up, you mutts! See that thing with the
Now,
plane
I
launching
think
on?
that's
Fire whatever
ridiculous,
you got
and
into
it is,
Until
but
they found it had something flammable in it.
there is historical context to that, because the British did try making submarines with an internal hangar.
On your left, Bandit, 9 o'clock.
It was mostly for seaplanes, and mostly for reconnaissance, if I remember correctly, but
On your right, bogey, 3 o'clock.
one of the ships, called the HMS M2 from 1918, left port on January 26, 1922 for an exercise. She later sunk during that exercise, killing all of the crew. Let's see here. The hangar door was found open and the aircraft was still inside it. The accident was believed to be due to water entering the submarine through the hangar door, which had been opened to launch the aircraft shortly after surfacing.
And it's almost like, I don't know. Something a good idea or something.
I mean, it's not that the British did it. The French did as well. Italy did as well.
You just see Jack coming off that plane as it's going.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Japan had a few, like around 40 submarine aircraft carriers that were used before and during World War II.
Good shot!
There were 2 of them that actually did carry attacks on the continent of the United States. So, yeah. They kind of...
Okay, fellas. The work crews are getting close to the finish down there. Let's keep them safe until they're done.
Copy that, Chief.
There's one thing I hate, it's babysitting.
I never had a babysitter as funny looking as you, Jack. If I were them workers, I'd ask for my money back.
All right, Chatterboxes, get back to work. Heads up! Bandits coming in on the Pandora! Maybe 40 stairs close to me!
The way the Zeppelin launched planes actually did exist. Prototypes, but they did
King George or King Eliab?
The U.S. had a few of them. They're called the
Look, mate.
They could essentially launch a small aircraft, but it didn't really work. Acorn later on crashed. Yeah, it was destroyed in a thunderstorm off of New Jersey. which, that's like 2 Zeppelin-related disasters in New Jersey. What's up with that?
Yeah, it must be.
From enemy's tail,
I don't know why.
This one's full of sport here.
I got one. Over.
But, yeah, the concept of an airborne aircraft carrier didn't just stop at Zeppelins. It also went on to bigger planes. The Boeing 747, there were plans to, well, at least a proposed design to make an airborne aircraft carrier out of a Boeing 747 back in the 70s. Yeah, essentially, it could basically have a hangar inside of it, as well as a launch bay, a recovery bay, and a refueling station. And it would have 4 jet engines in the log and fuselage. And it didn't really leave the drawing stage because, yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
Prepare yourself for a proper thrashing. That's the spirit.
But we're not done here because the Department of Defense is still investigating that prospect by using C-130 Hercules cargo aircraft for the use of deploying airborne drones, which honestly sounds more sensible to me. Oh, you got shot down this time?
Again?
Oh, yeah.
I got shot down last time, too.
Oh, well, damn.
What, you think I crashed?
Honestly, yeah, I thought you crashed last time. I was reading more information about, you know, fucking telling you history shit.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fellas. The work crews are getting close to the finish down there. Let's keep them safe until they're done.
Copy that, Chief.
If there's one thing I hate, it's babysitting.
I never had a babysitter as funny looking as you, Jack. If I were them workers, I'd ask for my money back.
All right, chatterboxes, get back to work. Heads up! Ben's coming in on the Pandora. I mean, more these fingers.
It's like some of the concepts you might see in this game basically like ridiculous, but it has basis in historical truth.
Yeah?
Because the interwar period was kind of going fucking nuts when making new weapon
King
designs.
George or King Kalaya? Last time.
I guess it's because World War I fucked people up so much. It's just like, fuck it, we gotta find new and better ways to work shit and not get back to the trenches. So, yeah, basically, the interwar period was just the experimental stage before World War II, sorry. And, yeah, we'll get more on that shit the more planes we find.
Oh yeah, I'm a bit shot up here, over.
Now, some of the plays may be fictional, with no basis in designs, but some of them actually do. Or at least have some reasons behind why it exists.
On your right, Bandit, 3 o'clock low.
Like, do you know in this game, Ford is actually making aircraft now?
well,
Like
considering aircraft are kind of popular.
Now how can I shoot you down if you don't hold still?
Yeah, they are actually making fucking planes. Well, not planes, autogyros is what they're making. That's literally what they're called.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
That
I
day
mean,
is
really,
beautifully.
Behind you, Bandit, 6 o'clock.
I mean, yeah, you at least know what an autogyro is. You know what they are?
You Bandit, 12 o'clock.
Okay, so essentially, from okay, we'll go to Britannica. Exploding wing aircraft that employs a propeller for forward motion and a freely unmotorized rotor for the lift. It's essentially, think of like it that a helicopter and a plane just it came out with a monstrosity, and there comes the auto gyro. I mean, then again, the auto gyro was made first, but then it was superseded by the helicopter. But auto gyro is still in
is
the
destroyed. Keep your eyes peeled for additional attackers.
But yeah, so Ford is now making an auto gyro, mostly for defensive purposes. Because Ford is now in the industrial states of America, and there are a bunch of gangs operating in there. So Ford made an auto gyro. They call it the Hoplite.
Get a closer look.
Yeah, it has a Ford V. I think that's a V6 engine that it has in there. Let me just if I'm correct on that. There's not a V8.
That alone just sounds ridiculous.
I know. But then again, like, there's truth in reality to that. But yeah, it has like a V6 engine that's rated at 750 horsepower. It has a 14 feet 9-inch wingspan. It has a length of 17 feet 5 inches, a height of 8 feet. Has a loaded weight of 5,750. Has a 400-mile range. Max speed is 250. And usually it carries like 4 armament for a Galvin machine guns and 4 rocket hard points. And Ford basically made it because it was like, fuck it, we had a bunch of air raids here in fucking 1934.
Wake up, gang!
Just make a fucking auto gyro.
Some sort of an internal
like Ford manufacturing plants. And they were honestly very useful. And other companies basically said, fuck it, I want those auto gyros as well. And Ford just said, yeah, sure, fuck it, we'll fucking sell it for any of them.
Listen everyone, see that building with the blades are launching from? Fire whatever you got into it.
It's used mostly for security purposes, like you can find them in Hollywood for just studios. It's also in the Imperial Taxi Service. I think in Empire State. But yeah, they're very good at moving around this terrain.
That's what happens when you tank the fortune.
They're a very good choice if you want maneuverability, short takeoff, and requirements and low stall speeds. But not really useful for anything else. But hey, they look pretty cool. They have armlets. And as it says here, they've nearly succeeded, and auto gyros are probably the average man's air transport of the future. Because Ford is basically saying, fucking, we're transitioning from cars to auto gyros, basically on how popular this thing is. That's how successful it is.
Heads up, bogey, 6 o'clock high. On your right, bandit ferry, 3 o'clock.
You gotta admit, that's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, it is. But
oh yeah.
To me, it's kind of a when I think about it long enough. In this universe, it makes sense.
Heads up, bogey, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, Ford making a crash this time. Yeah.
Yeah. Directly into our zone.
Maybe don't do that.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, yeah.
Okay, fellas.
It's 9:07
Work
right
crews
now.
are getting close to finish down there. Let's keep them safe
Yeah,
until
so,
they're done.
Might as well complete this.
There's one thing I hate, it's babysitting. I never had a babysitter as funny looking as you, Jack.
Yeah.
If I were them workers, I'd ask for my money back.
Yeah. So it's not ridiculous that these things are being used in an airplane, like many airplanes back then. Used BA airplanes, actually.
Right, let's get this campfire. You are the serenity planet with your one.
Not sure what Ford engines are.
On whose support?
I will throw you the majesty of the
I got it.
King George or King Kalaya? Last time, just
I'm a troublemaker. I'm warning you.
look, mate. Unless you want a first-class meeting, I suggest you spread.
Right, it's a fight you want and a fight you shut up. Carry on, boys. On your left, bandit at 9 o'clock. That's the spirit. On your left, bandit at 9 o'clock high. I nearly have this one over. Straight ahead, bogey at 12 o'clock. That's a good shot.
Hey, apparently Ford did have an airplane division at one point.
Watch out, bogey 12 o'clock look.
Yeah,
You.
it's called Stout Metal Airplane, but the full name is Stout Metal Airplane Division of Ford Motor Company.
Nothing a little paint can't fix, though.
That started in 1922, but was then filed by Ford in 1924. And, yeah, that's right, they made the Ford Tri-Motor. Right, yeah. Shit. Yeah, the Ford Tri-Motor is interesting, because it was used by many airplanes.
Watch out, bogey 6 o'clock.
During the time it was made. And, let's see here. Yeah, mostly they were used by Pan American Airways for international flights from the Key West to Cuba. But yeah, Ford Tri-Motors also had service from Charles Lindbergh and Emilio Earhart and many others. The Ford Tri-Motor also made the first commercial flight from the United States to Mexico City, and the first commercial flight over the Canadian Rockies. And, yeah, Ford Tri-Motors were pretty impressive. Even Franklin Roosevelt flew aboard a Tri-Motor in 1932. So yeah, I definitely forgot that Ford actually. They made a few other planes as well. They made the Ford Flight, which is called the Model T of the Air. It was going to be the Model T of the Air, but the prototype crashed in Florida, and
Keep your eyes peeled for additional attacks.
So that was kind of sad, but
It's still interesting.
oh yeah. Apparently they also made a copy of the German V-1 flying bomb.
What's that?
That was supposed to be used for Operation Downfall, but it never saw combat.
Fly down and get a closer look. Looks like some sort of submarine. Big one, too.
And it does not help that I've been watching a lot of Blues Brothers because the voice of Nathan Zachary sounds exactly like Jones.
Oh yeah, I need to find out who the voice
That was a fun series. We're getting a movie as a series finale this week.
This is the HMS Barracuda. We are here to reclaim this base. Either once or prepare to die, pirates.
Oh, really? And what are you going to do? Launch a torpedo at it?
And you wait, pirates. Launch the lighters. Turn the heat. Prepare to hold fire.
Wake up, gang! That sub, she's launching planes! Some sort of internal hangar! I don't believe it!
And, well, frankly, I hate calling it Max because that that is actually fun. It's funny. Like that. Not my name, but my nickname on class.
Listen up, you mugs. See that illegal planes are launching
really
from?
awkward.
Fire whatever you've got into it.
That
The little hangar's bound to have something flammable in it.
Copy that, boss. Good thinking.
But yeah, like we don't know when the movie's coming out.
One second,
But
system
it's
fire.
going to be available digitally at the end of the week.
No, Sister Wife.
It'll be on.
I'll have you buried at 12 o'clock high. On your left, boogie at 9 o'clock high.
It looks fun and.
Okay, that's okay.
One second, system fire. That's a rather weak maneuver, if you ask me.
And have you buried at 12 o'clock.
Like they originally planned to do a fix to wrap up the story.
Behind you, buried at 6
They
o'clock
definitely
high.
did until
Careful, you got the more hot and bothered.
Really, you must try harder than that.
and
And have you buried at 12 o'clock.
feel good. I'm definitely looking
Yeah. Well, no shit. Okay, so
There you go.
I'm not sure if he was.
Heads
Maybe.
up, boogie, 6
I'm
o'clock
not sure
high.
if it's like the original actor because I couldn't find him. Actually, I could try to find him. Guys,
There again, old boy.
but at least in the second game,
On your right.
Nathan was voiced by Timothy Amundsen.
Really, you must try harder than that.
Amundsen. O-M-U-N-D son. Amundsen.
And have you buried at 12 o'clock.
On your left, boogie at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, he was in Voltron the End. He was in, let's see, he was also in Star Wars The Old Republic Shadow. He was in Mission Impossible 3. He was in CSI Miami. He was in, let's see, he was in Rogue Squadron 3, Rebel Strike. Yeah, he was also in, Fraser, VIP, Starship Troopers, Sequest 2032, and Seinfeld, among other things.
Got a ditch! Machine all shot! Over!
Well, there you go.
But yeah, like I said, I think that's where I'm gonna end it for the night.
Yeah.
Where is the? There we go. But yeah, definitely happy to actually be able to play the game
Oh, yeah.
because it's a good game. But yeah, so depending on basically depending on how long this how long it takes me to do the game and how much longer I have in the month when I'm done. This might be this might unfortunately end up being like the last game of blockbuster month
Oh, okay.
by technicality.
Okay, also, I'm not sure if IMDb is right here, but if this is true, then the voice actor for Nathan here in the first game was done by Daniel Riordan? Fuck, how do you spell his last name? Riordan. Riordan?
Beats me.
But yeah, he was in films such as Ed Wood, Pocahontas, Jingle All the Way, The Pavilion. But he was also in television, such as in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Conan, let's see here, Transformers, Robots in Disguise from 2000. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. He was Nathan Zachary, but he has a bunch of video game roles. Like let's see here. uh he was in he he has some, comic video game roles, such as being Doc Samson in the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. He was let's see here. What else was there? Oh, he was Detective Mackey in Spider-Man from 2018.
Hang on. Repeat the character name.
Detective Mackey.
I do not remember that character.
Yeah. But oh, he was also in Skyrim, where he voiced Alduin.
Oh yeah, that game that I own a copy of that I still haven't actually messed with.
Yes.
Walker gave me his Switch copy of that eons ago, and I still have not really messed with Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
I think that would be if I were to mess with Skyrim, it would have to be like that is a month in and of itself. I would dedicate a month to Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, you have any before I cut stream? You have any like funny clip or anything you want me to add?
No, but I'll see if I could find one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I need to say this. Daniel's latest role was being in video games, was being in triangle strategy for some goddamn reason.
yeah, triangle strategy. I would be more interested in that game if I actually cared about strategy, like tactical strategy RPG stuff.
Right, yeah.
Like it's the only thing that stops me from it's the only thing that stops me from enjoying a lot of those games because I know stuff like Fire Emblem. Like Fire Emblem is a huge fan favorite. I know people like Final Fantasy Tactics. I cannot get into those games, and I think the only one that I was ever able the handful of them that I was able to get into were like Advance Wars, Valkyria Chronicles, technically. Um, there was a third one. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, Codename Steam. But with Valkyria Chronicles and Codename Steam, the way that the battles work is in like a third-person shooter style, and I think that's like
Yeah.
it's kind of a slowly tricking myself into liking them because it doesn't play like others. Valkyria Chronicles, I think is a fun series, and that's a
Oh
series
yeah.
that I would love to do on stream.
Yeah, I would be interested as well. Also, before I forget, so I guess if any Transformers fans are gonna be fucking, angry if I don't mention this, but Dan was also the voice of Megatron in Robots in the Skies, so that's cool.
What year was that series?
2000.
Oh, so that was probably like the first Transformers series I ever saw.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember it. Anyway, that is really cool. No.
Yeah.
And you know what? Future glitch. If Phantom doesn't send you a good clip to add here, just add a random, add a clip from Robots in the Skies here.
Yeah. Just
All right,
put,
and
yeah, one specifically with Megatron in it.
yeah.
And the English
Once
stuff.
we find a random clip that that's one not even from that series and two doesn't even have fucking Megatron. Like also for some fucking reason I'll find a clip of fucking Beast Wars.
I mean, that wouldn't be surprising.
I like Beast Wars. Beast Wars is good.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Crimson Skies.
Yeah.